Hi Pisces, I'm Ronique and welcome to your April monthly tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at the astrological energies of April, which is going to be one of the biggest months of the year. We will get to that in a moment, but I do want to thank you for your likes, subscribes, and comments. Thanks for giving my videos a thumbs up. If you would like a personal tarot reading, I do have the link below, okay? Pisces, April is a very big month. We have huge moves in the sky. We are in eclipse season. We did just have that I just went blank for a minute. We did just have that Libra eclipse on March 27th. We just came out of your solar return month. Now we are in Mercury retrograde season, which Mercury is retrograde starting on April 1st. And then we actually have Uranus and Jupiter making a conjunction in the sign of Taurus. This is a very benefic energy. Lots of news and information around our finances, our career. Where is it that money is going to be a huge central conversation that we are all having? So big month ahead. Take a look at the description box below. I do have all those important dates. Okay, Pisces, let's go week by week. You start off with your own card, the Moon card, Major Arcana in reverse at the very beginning of April, as well as the Seven of Pentacles. Second week of April finds you with the Hangman in the reverse, so some type of enlightening going on there, and that is Major Arcana. Look at that, the Aquarius card, Star card comes in, so you already have 3 Major Arcanas, Pisces. Third week of the month, you do have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as the Magician, another Major Arcana card. This is the week of that Uranus and Jupiter conjunction. You end the month with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and lastly, the Four of Cups in the upright. So my goodness, lots of conversations going on here, Pisces. Lots of Major Arcana cards. So let's go ahead and pull a card that's going to represent the energies that you just moved through during March. Of course, this was your solar return month. So for some of you, you could have had big conversations with yourself, big endings, huge starts. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Look at that, 10 of Pentacles. What was I saying? Some of you all had big months in March. I do think that this 10 of Pentacles, even if you didn't reap all the rewards in March, many of you all had some kind of money, financial news, possibly an inheritance of maybe a passed on loved one, or this could also point towards some type of family business or talking to family members about future money. There was some type of conversations that possibly you had back in March, and if you didn't actually come to any type of agreement, or you all are still in conversation, keep those conversations going throughout the month of April. But do remember, we do have Mercury retrograding in the sign of Aries, so it may not be the best time to sign documents and all of that, but definitely keep those conversations going. And if you did have some kind of big financial news, congratulations. Now let's go ahead and pull a oracle card. Let's see where Spirit wants you to have added messages and information for the month of April. And you have Peacekeeper. A harmonious resolution is possible. Now, what I think is already very interesting in this card is that I was just saying to you, if you're still in conversations with your family. So if any of you all, possibly you haven't come to a resolution, I guess Spirit was talking to me when I was reading that 10 of Pentacles, because it feels like for some of you all, you have had conversations with possibly a spouse or a family member or friends where it felt like you all still have some negotiating to do, or maybe you're in the middle where some of your family is feeling one way, someone else is feeling another, and you're supposed to be the mediator or the peacekeeper. Spirit wants to remind you, keep a open mind about it all. A harmonious resolution is on the way, okay? So keep that in mind throughout this season. Okay, let's get right into it, Pisces. So when you look at the month as a whole, you have a lot of huge themes going on with all these major arcanas. In fact, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas, and it really looks like by the time you get to the end of the month, you're needing to take a rest. So keep that in mind. This first week of the month, I do see conversations continuing around a business or some type of project that you have been working on. Some things could be hidden throughout the month of April. So be aware of that with that moon card in reverse. Second week of the month, you're getting some type of enlightenment. Aquarius energy could be groups of people and you working together with them. And by the time you get to the third week, when I said you actually have that Uranus Jupiter conjunction, some type of money news could come out of that week. And then when you're ending the month with this 4 of Cups and Knight of Wands, something you are trying to get going, but just make sure you've read all the fine print. I also think this second week of the month, when we have that huge Aries eclipse, some type of enlightenment could come for you then. Okay, so let's go week by week, Pisces, and just see what else comes out as Spirit helps us throughout the month. So you start off that first week of April with Mercury retrograding in the sign of Aries. And I do feel like many of you all are starting either a business or you're starting conversations around where is it that you want to put more of your efforts, whether it's more marketing or you're thinking of expanding your team. Or if this is not you starting a business, this could be you at work starting some type of project where you have to work with others. I will caution you though that you do not have all the facts. You do not have all the information. And on April 4th, when the sun conjuncts the North Node in Aries, really just watch your temperament, okay? Make sure you're not rushing into things. Make sure you're not ignoring what people are saying and you're not just rushing. That's what I'm hearing. Don't rush into anything. Venus does enter Aries on the 4th, so that actually could help you start getting some better feeling about what you're actually building at the beginning of the month, okay? Now, Pisces, by the time you move into week 2, this is a really big week, okay? That is the week when we will have Mars conjunct Saturn on the 10th. We also have that total solar eclipse, new moon in Aries on the 8th, and we have Sun conjunct Chiron also on the 8th. Really big week. So here with this Aquarius energy in reverse and the Hangman also in reverse, you will get some type of enlightenment around conversations that you have been having, possibly with people at your work. This could be colleagues. This could be new ways of looking at a situation that was hard in the past. Something comes to you that second week of April that really puts you on a new trajectory, Pisces. You're really looking at life differently. And this could also be you just in your own personal life saying, you know what, it might be time for me to move on to something else that's more benefiting just me. Maybe I've been working too much in a group and now I need to focus on myself. So really keep that in mind around that eclipse. Remember, eclipse energy lasts for 6 to 18 months. So don't expect all the information to just come out right there in April. It may take 6 or 12 more months, but just know that it is moving quickly, okay? By the time we get to the third week of the month, Pisces, this is when we will have the sun entering Taurus on the 19th. We will also have that huge Jupiter and Taurus conjunction on the 20th. Please remember that this is affecting the entire planet, okay? We could hear big financial news that week. We could hear something dealing with the stock markets, or maybe this is something personally in your investing or something at your job. Some type of money news is bound to come out within these next few weeks. You have the Magician and the Page of Pentacles both in reverse. Be cautious in rushing into any type of investing, crypto. This isn't any kind of financial advice. I'm just more saying like the energies are going to be one that week that could be very volatile. So just pay attention, because you have both in reverse there, and it is signifying that you have some great ideas, but with them both in reverse, this may not be the time to act on them. Okay, so keep that in mind, Pisces. Now you are ending the month with the Four of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Remember, by time we get to the end of the month, we do have Venus entering Taurus on the 29th. Mars then enters Aries on the 30th. Really big shift here with Mars now joining all that Aries energy from the beginning of the month. If you are wanting to move forward on something that you were kind of holding back on because Mercury was retrograde, this could be the time to do it. But that Knight of Wands is in reverse, and that Four of Cups is kind of having you sit back and wait. So I would suggest waiting until you move into May before you are moving on to any big, big news or big initiatives that you've been waiting on. So I think this is going to be a really good month for you, Pisces. I do think there's going to be conversations that you are having with your family, with your colleagues, and you are going to be the one that is the peacekeeper. So just keep that in mind, that harmonious resolution is possible. Remember, you don't always have to win every argument, especially with all this Aries energy in April. Watch your words. Be careful you're not just shooting from the hip, as they say. You're thinking through what you're saying before you actually act on it, okay? That's going to be huge for everyone during the month of April. All right, Pisces, I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you all have a great eclipse season, as well as take advantage of that conjunction. This is a huge energy for the month, and try not to rush into anything with that Mercury retrograde, okay? All right, do take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs. I have links to other tarot videos below that I think are really helpful, and I'll talk to you later.